Literacy is so important, and it's my job to help the kids grow in that and to see the value in that and to break the mindsets of like, oh, I'm just a bad reader, I don't like to read.
I don't have to worry about other people just looking at me and staring at me. It's just reading to myself, sort of, but on camera.
When I came across Reading Progress, I was able to say, hey, I've assigned a passage to each and every one of you guys at your reading level. I want you to record you reading this passage. I was surprised that when the whole class came back, literally within 10 minutes, everyone was already done. Having that recording, I'm able to spend ample amount of time to analyze, and instead of using my instructional time, it allows me to use my planning time to figure out how do I intentionally approach every student. The whole class, this is what I'll teach them, and maybe this one specific individual student, I need to address with him or her this specific area. Reading Progress has really motivated a lot of kids to work harder and kind of gave them ownership of their learning.
Well, as a mother and an educator, you know that the conference with the student is the most powerful piece. It's not necessarily them reading and recording. It's what you do with that reading and with that recording. And she's able to capitalize on that even faster now.
It probably helps me be a better reader because I can actually listen to myself. And if I did say a word wrong or something, I'd be able to say it better than next time because I know that I said it wrong.
Struggling readers, they struggle, so they avoid reading. And by avoiding reading, they struggle even more. And so it's been really cool to watch how my kids are, reading more at home. They're more excited to read in the classroom. They have their personal goals that they've made, not me. And so they're excited to work.
Coming from an administrative perspective is that this isn't just a classroom tool. Because we have so much access to data, that this is a powerful tool to change the learning trajectory of a building. But watching her grow in her reading, it's been a joy for me. I used to love reading as a child, and I wanted that for her.
Now that we use the app, I'm more confident. I'm less worried about it. I get worried about a lot of things, but reading now is one of the things that I'm not worried about anymore.
I want all of my students to get to the point where they know what it feels like to get lost in a book.
Favorite part is when I get to a really interesting part in the book and then I can't stop reading it, and it's really fun.
Good afternoon po, teachers. Maraming salamat for joining us today, and welcome to our very first Reading Progress Workshop with Microsoft Philippines. So, maraming salamat po for allotting your time. I know you could have been doing school stuff, preparations. Alam niyo naman, may mga malapit na mag face-to-face. But thank you so much for allotting your time. I know um, marami po changes ang kinakaharap natin ngayon, and I'm very glad to have been given this opportunity to be with you and to help you transform your classes using this very magical tool called Reading Progress. And if it's your first time to hear about the Reading Progress tool, give me a thumbs up naman po sa ating reactions, or probably sa ating chat box. If it's your first time to hear about Reading Progress, thumbs up. And kung narinig nyo na po ang Reading Progress, siguro sa isang webinar, siguro sa DepEd Facebook page, or from your colleagues or co-teachers, give me some heart emojis. Ayan, si Teacher Maria, Teacher Jessica, and Teacher Angeline. Ayan, nag-leave sila ng mga thumbs up. Ibig sabihin, ngayon lang pala nila narinig ang Reading Progress. So, this is really a perfect opportunity for you teachers to learn about this, and malalaman natin at the end of this webinar workshop paano ba natin gagamitin ang Reading Progress to our advantage. Okay, so tonight or ngayong hapon, we are joined by teachers from all around the Philippines. Hindi lang po yung ating mga kaguro from public schools, kundi pati na rin ang ating mga kasama from private schools. Yan. Good PM po sa ating lahat. Alright, before anything else, I just would like to give you some reminders about our temporary account. So, kung kayo po ay nag-register few weeks ago, part of the instruction, I believe, ay mabibigyan po kayo. Dapat you should have received a temporary email doon sa temporary account, doon sa email po na in-indicate nyo sa registration form. Now, the reason why binigyan po namin kayo ng temporary accounts kasi kailangan po nasa iisang team lamang po tayo para ma-access po ninyo yung lahat ng libreng resources, mga reading kits, announcements, and updates na ibibigay po namin. So, instruction number 1, make sure to download Microsoft Teams app on your computer or kung ano man po yung inyong device, laptop, or tablet. Log in using your temporary DepEd account sent to your email. And of course, join our exclusive team to access our exclusive resources na ginawa po namin at ibibigay namin sa inyo. Siguro may mga teachers po tayo dito na from DepEd na meron na silang DepEd provided Microsoft account. Siguro napapaisip kayo or nagtatanong kayo, bakit binigyan pa ng temporary account? Again, kaya po kayo binigyan ng temporary account para po lahat tayo ay sama-sama sa isang team. If you know how Microsoft Team works, kailangan po ay nasa iisang tenant lamang po tayo. At dahil tayo nga po mga teachers na nandito ngayon sa workshop na ito ay from different regions, different parts of the Philippines, hindi po tayo makakapagsama-sama sa isang team kung iba't iba po tayo ng tenant. Okay, so kaya po tayo gumawa ng temporary accounts para kayo po ay mailagay namin sa iisang team lamang po. At ang pangalan ng ating team ay Reading Progress Workshop. At alam niyo ba na right now ay meron na tayong 6,900 members in that Reading Progress Workshop. So kung kayo po ay hindi nyo pa na-check yung inyong email para sa inyong temporary Microsoft account, i-check nyo na po yan agad-agad ngayon or mamaya after this workshop para kayo ay magkaroon ng access sa ating exclusive team. Ayan, ang ating temporary accounts will only be used for this workshop and your temporary accounts will expire at the end of May. Okay, so May 30 o May 31, doon po mag-expire yung inyong temporary accounts. Ayan, so kung na-access nyo na po, nakuha nyo na yung inyong temporary accounts again, pumunta po kayo sa Teams, ilagin nyo po yon at access our exclusive team named Reading Progress Workshop. Alam niyo po, nakakatuwa kasi yung ibang teachers natin last week pa doon nagpaparamdam, very active po sila doon. So nag-hello sila sa ating mga ibang co-teachers. And I hope that we keep that momentum. Let's build a community of teachers where we can share these resources for our students. Ayan. So ito po yung ating team. Meron na tayong, I think, 2 posts here. And as I've mentioned, 6,000 plus na po ang members nito. So go check it out after this webinar. Okay. So ano ba yung content ng ating webinar workshop na ito for today? Of course, you want to know what reading progress is. So I'll talk about what reading progress is, what it can do, ano ba yung mga features and benefits niya. And of course, gusto nyong malaman kung paano nyo magagamit yung reading progress. So we'll be doing a demo. These are very bite-sized demos na hinati-hati po namin. And then we'll ask for volunteer teachers to share their screen and show us kung natutunan ba nila o nakuha ba nila yung mga steps na pinakita natin sa ating demo. Okay? After that, i-share ko po sa inyo, i-announce ko kung paano ba nyo ma-access yung ating mga free resources at ano-ano ba itong mga free resources na ito. So stay with us para alam nyo po yung mga steps after this session with me. And of course, as I have mentioned sa ating registration form, meron tayong ipamimigay ng mga freebie packages sa 10 piling school. So mamaya malalaman niyo po yung mechanics kung paano kayo makakapag-avail ng freebie packages na ito. At bukod dyan, ay meron pa tayong pa-activity for individual activity kung saan pwede rin kayong manalo ng mga freebies from Microsoft Philippines. Ayan, excited na ba ang mga teacher natin? Sige, magbabasa-basa po ako ng inyong mga comments maya-maya. Okay, so that's the outline of our workshop. And please be reminded that this call or this session is recorded and will be posted on my YouTube channel at Teacherella Diary. So, mamaya po kung kayo po ay mabigyan ng pagkakataon na mag-turn on ng inyong camera or video, if you're not comfortable being recorded, you may inform us or you may leave this call and just wait for the recording. All right? So again, this call will be recorded and will be uploaded to my YouTube channel. So that, pwede ko yung mag-rewatch and you can also share it to your colleagues. So hindi na natin patatagalin pa. Let's all welcome and give him a virtual applause. Si Tim Verhel de Dios, ang aming Customer Success Manager from Microsoft Philippines, to give us a welcome message.
On behalf of Microsoft, I would like to welcome all the participants in today's workshop. Thank you for your commitment and partnership with us to help students achieve more through a solid foundation in reading and comprehension. We are very excited to share with you the Reading Progress tool, which is part of the DepEd M365 subscription that all teachers and students enjoy. Reading Progress will help you facilitate and automate the digital reading exercises for students and give you relevant insights on areas that need reinforcement. I encourage everyone to be attentive in the session, ask questions, participate in the demos, and share what you've learned to other educators. We hope to hear success stories and best practices from this batch. Continue to give us feedback. Let us know what other sessions you want us to host in the future. Thank you and have a great workshop.
All right. Thank you so much, Tim. As he has mentioned, tayo po ay mag-participate actively, makinig po tayo, and let's take note of things na hindi pa natin alam about reading progress. Also, feel free to share our link sa inyong mga colleagues right now. Ngayon ay meron na tayong 305 participants sa call na ito. Feel free to share the link to your colleagues or co-teachers para naman mabahaginan din sila ng lahat ng mga libreng kaalaman, pati ng mga freebies na ibibigay natin mamaya. Okay. So before I begin discussing yung reading progress, ano ba itong reading progress, I want to know you a little, not by asking you to introduce yourselves one by one, but I want to know some of the challenges that you encounter. Okay? Some of the challenges that you encounter when you try to teach your students how to read or kapag kayo po ay nagsasagawa ng mga one-on-one reading assessment. So, ano po yung mga challenges or probably issues or concerns na inyong na-encounter kapag kayo ay nagsasagawa ng one-on-one reading checks or assessments sa inyong mga estudyante or kapag sila ay tinuturuan nyong magbasa. So I'd like to hear your thoughts. Please type sa ating chat box or sumagot po kayo doon sa Q&A tab. Katabi ng reactions button ay merong Q&A tab. Okay? Kung hindi nyo man po makita yung Q&A tab, doon po sa ating comment. Ayan, nakababasa ko na. Lack of attention. Aba, sabi ni Teacher Jenny, yan daw yung kanyang struggle. Identifying the reading flaws or errors committed by the students. Aha, very interesting. Mamaya may kita natin kung ano bang magagawa ng reading progress. So, challenge mo na yan, Teacher Tessa. Alright, mispronunciation of words. Right. Shyness because they are already in junior high school. Ayan, nahihiya daw. Okay. Alright. So, thank you so much, teachers, for sharing your insights. It's very important for us to know kung ano po ba yung inyong mga nararanasan, ano po yung mga challenges nyo so that we at Microsoft Philippines can craft projects, can create solutions for you. Okay? So, thank you po sa pag-share ng inyong mga insights and challenges. Moving forward, alamin na po natin ano ba itong reading progress. Ayan, patuloy pa rin po yung kanilang pagsagot. Sige lang po. Ayan, nag-hesitate daw magsalita yung kanilang mga estudyante. Lack of concentration. Walang follow-up sa bahay. Gamit kaya ang reading progress ay makakapagsagot sila ng reading assignment remotely? Malalaman natin yan mamaya. Nahihiya po siya talaga na i-open yung kanyang mouth to read. All right. It's great to know. I mean, it's not great that we have these challenges, but it's great that we are able to acknowledge and maging aware po tayo sa mga challenges na ito so that organizations like Microsoft Philippines can try to find solutions for you. Okay, so ngayon alamin natin ano ang reading progress. Reading progress is a free tool designed to help students build confidence and reading fluency. So based doon sa mga challenges po na inyong i-share sa akin sa chats, no? You've mentioned about nahihiya ang mga bata. Hindi niya gustong buksan yung kanyang bibig. Hindi pa sila magaling magbasa given na kahit sila ay grade 4 students na. Now, using reading progress, mabibigyan po sila ng more opportunities, more chances for them to have reading practice without the feeling of being judged or kumbaga ma-eliminate po natin yung challenge natin na yung ating mga estudyante ay nahihiya because they don't have to read in front of their classmates. They don't have to read in front of you, but they can read on their own space and at their own time. Alright? So, ang reading progress po ay isang tool na libre, built-in sa loob ng assignment ng Microsoft Teams. So, ang lahat po ng ating DepEd teachers na naririto, actually, ang 950 teachers po natin, 950,000 teachers natin ay merong lisensya ng Microsoft 365. At kasama po sa lisensyang yon ang access nyo o paggamit nyo sa Microsoft Teams. Ayan, alam nyo po ba na meron po kayong libreng Microsoft 365 license. Okay? So again, I will repeat, ang reading progress ay built-in o kasama po sa Microsoft Teams. Okay? Pag gagawa po tayo ng assignment, we can attach this reading progress tool so that students will be given opportunities to read and practice at their own time sa sarili nilang space, thus helping them build their confidence and reading fluency. I would like to reiterate that reading progress is just a tool to help your students build reading fluency. At reading fluency po ang ating tinutulungan na ma-build dito. No? It's not reading comprehension. Okay? I would like to be clear with that. Hindi po reading comprehension ang ating nai-improve sa paggamit ng reading progress, kundi reading fluency. Dahil sa reading progress ay wala naman po tayong mga comprehension questions. Although, may mga workarounds or may mga activities tayo na pwedeng gawin sa loob ng Microsoft Teams para ma-complement itong reading fluency exercises natin, okay? So we have the reading fluency exercise using reading progress at pwede rin tayong gumawa ng mga quizzes or forms to check the comprehension of our students, di ba? Bongga po yun. So pwede natin siyang i-match. Aside from the reading check or reading assessment practice, pwede tayong gumawa ng mga quizzes sa loob mismo ng Microsoft Teams na patungkol sa kanilang binasa. Okay, so that is how reading progress works. Okay, ano ba itong mga benefits or yung mga features ng reading progress na talagang makakatulong po sa atin at sa ating mga learners? Unang-una na po, it will provide us with frequent fluency practice. Because you won't have to do it one by one with your students. Ibig sabihin, hindi ka na maghahanap ng 3 sessions, hindi ka na mag-aalat ng 3 sessions just to meet all of your students sa isang klase. Diba? Kasi that's what we do. By the way, I'm also a teacher po. I'm a licensed professional teacher. I graduated in 2017 and I taught for 2 years sa grade 7 and grade 8 students po yung aking mga tinuruan. So, ang ginagawa natin, di ba, kapag tayo ay may mga reading checks or reading assessments, one-on-one po nating hinahanap yung mga bata and nag-aalat tayo ng, let's say, 2 to 3, minsan hindi pa nga enough yung 3 sessions eh. Buong sessions na yon ay kain na kain kasi we have to face our students one by one just to do the reading assessment. But through the reading progress, pwede tayong magbigay ng marami pang reading assignments, maraming opportunities for them to practice because hindi natin sila kailangang harapin one-on-one or one by one because reading progress will do it for us. Next feature, it will help us save time with the AI-assisted review. Ang reading progress po, teachers, ay merong auto-detect feature. I think I have read a few comments sa ating chat box saying na parang nahihirapan sila. One of the challenges is marking the errors. Using reading progress, the auto-detect feature will aid us in marking the mispronunciation, the omission, the insertions of the learners. Okay? Again, I would like to emphasize na itong ating auto-detect feature o itong ating reading progress as a whole is just a tool. Okay? And I believe even the best machines, even the best systems in the world, nagfe-fail din sometimes. So, I highly recommend that we don't solely or purely depend sa reading progress at auto-detect. I highly recommend that you still check the text or yung markings from time to time kasi there might be some instances na tama pala yung basa pero namarkahan ng mali or probably mali yung basa pero hindi namarkahan ng mali. Okay? So let's use reading progress as a tool, but let's not forget our role as a teacher. So let's always check pa rin, or not always, but let's check from time to time yung mga marked passages sa reading progress. So that's another feature that will benefit you, okay? You won't have to allot huge amount of your time per day just to check yung mga pagkakamali nila sa kanilang pagbasa. And lastly, this is very interesting for me as well as a teacher, you can access actionable insights. Alam niyo ba, mamaya makikita niyo po, sa reading progress ay meron tayong tinatawag na insights. Kapag tayo ay nagbigay ng mga reading assignment sa ating mga estudyante at sabihin natin, nagbigay tayo ng 3 reading assignments. Tapos na ang mga deadlines, nakapag-submit na ng recording sa mga bata at because of the AI-assisted review auto-detect feature, namarkahan na yung mga recording or recorded passages. After that, ang insights o yung technology natin na ito will generate reports kung saan makikita natin ano ba ang salita na pinakamahirap para sa ating mga estudyante. Okay? For example, for grade 7 masigasig, ang pinakamahirap na salita sa kanila sa passage na ito ay, let's say, detrimental. Okay? That is for grade 7 masigasig. For grade 7 masikat naman, ang pinakamahirap na salita sa kanila para sa text na ito ay actionable. Okay? Reading progress technology will help you generate insights so that you can intervene and create supplementary activities to help them improve further. Okay, so that's only 3 of the best features and benefits na makukuha natin kapag tayo ay gagamit ng reading progress. Yeah, interesting tool daw, sabi ni Teacher Angeline. Ay, yung bongga daw, sabi ni Teacher Aleli. Yes, bongga po talaga ito. Sige, let's proceed. Okay, ngayon naman, of course, gusto nyong makita. Paano ba kami gagawa, Teacher Jelly, ng klase dyan sa Microsoft Teams? Alam nyo po, dati akala ko din ang Microsoft Teams ay parang ano lang messenger, no? Pwedeng mag-video, pwedeng mag-chat, pero I was so surprised with a lot of things that we can do as a teacher sa loob ng Microsoft Teams. And again, I would like to reiterate na may libre po ang lahat ng DepEd teachers na license na M365 kung saan kasama sa benefits ang paggamit ng Microsoft Teams. So, sagutin na natin ang tanong na ito, how to create a class in Microsoft Teams. Para after this, matututunan naman natin paano tayo gagawa ng reading assignment. Okay, let's go. Listen carefully po, and I encourage you to do the steps as I teach you or as I walk you through it para at the end of this workshop ay marunong na kayong gumawa ng sarili nyong klase sa loob ng Microsoft Teams. Paano ba tayo gagawa ng reading assignment gamit ang reading progress sa loob ng Microsoft Teams? Ang pinakauna po talaga natin na dapat gawin ay gumawa muna tayo ng mga teams that will correspond to our classes. Ibig sabihin, magke-create tayo ng team at papangalanan natin yon ayon sa pangalan ng ating mga klase. So, paano ba natin yon gagawin? Una, syempre, dapat kayo ay naka-login sa inyong DepEd provided Microsoft account. In this case, ang gamit ko po ay ang aking DepEd Trainer account. And better, kung kayo po ay gagamit ng Teams sa inyong Teams app. But for the sake of this demo, I'm just using the web or the browser version of Teams. Okay, so from here, click Join or Create Team and choose this one, Create a Team. We have here 4 options, but because we want to create classes, let's click the class type. Ano ba ang pangalan ng ating klase? Halimbawa, English for masigasig. Okay? We can also put description dito sa ating team. Pwede nating ilagay, this group is exclusive to grade 4 masigasig students. O kayo po ang bahala kung ano man pong description ang gusto nyong ilagay. Pwede rin pong Tagalog ang inyong description. This group is exclusive to grade 4 masigasig students. Okay, I'm happy with that. Next. It's now creating the team. Ang susunod na step ay ang pag-add ng ating mga estudyante. Ngayon, for this demo, meron lamang po akong 4 na estudyante. Add lang po muna natin yung ating mga students. Kapag na-add na po natin lahat ng ating mga estudyante, click Add. At ayan, ibig sabihin po niyan ay member na sila ng English for Masigasig na team. Dito naman po kung meron kayong assistant teachers or you want your coordinators to also oversee yung inyong teams or classes, pwede nyo rin pong i-add yung kanilang email. But for this demo, wala po akong ibang i-add. It's just me as the teacher. Close. Ayan. At pagkatapos natin siya i-close, makikita nyo na nakagawa na tayo ng ating team for our English for Masigasig class. You can customize this team by changing or adding your class avatar. Ayan. Actually, pwede nyo pa rin po ulit baguhin yung pangalan ng inyong team, kung ano po yung gusto nyong ilagay. Meron dito mga readily available avatars na pwede nyo pong piliin o gamitin. Depende sa kung ano yung gusto nyo o kung ano man po yung klase na inyong hinahawakan. Since this is English, siguro pipili ako ng avatar na medyo related sa aking subject. So, let's choose this one. Click Update. Ayan, successfully na natin na napalitan ng ating class avatar. If you wish to add more students, click the 3 dots over here, add member, at i-type niyo lamang po ulit ang email ng inyong estudyante na gusto nyong idagdag. If you wish to send the team link to your students, pwede rin natin yan gawin. Click 3 dots again at piliin lamang po natin ang Get Link to Team. I-copy at saka po natin i-paste sa ating mga group chats or iba pang platform. Also, aside from sharing the link to your students, pwede rin kayo mag-generate ng unique code na i-encode ng iyong mga estudyante to join this class. How to do that? Click the 3 dots again, Manage Team, go to Settings, and go to Team Code. Click Team Code. Click Generate, and voila! Meron na po kayong unique code, unique team code na pwede nyo pong i-share sa inyong mga estudyante. Click Copy at i-paste nyo na po sa inyong mga group chats. Isa sa mahalagang bagay na dapat nating tandaan kapag tayo ay gagawa ng klase sa loob ng Microsoft Teams, dapat ang mga estudyante na ating i-add ay meron ding DepEd provided Microsoft email. Otherwise, hindi po sila maa-add as a member at guest lamang po sila. Kapag po sila ay guest lamang, hindi po nila ma-access yung assignments and other features na meron sa loob ng Microsoft Teams. Another frequently asked question, Teacher Jelly, ilan po ba ang capacity ng isang team sa loob ng Microsoft Teams? Ang isang team o klase po ay may maximum number of 300 members, including the teacher. Ibig sabihin, pwede ka po magkaroon ng 299 students sa loob lamang ng isang klase o isang team. I doubt kung meron po kayong isang klase na 100 plus, no? Sana po wala. Sana wala. Kasi masyado naman sigurong mahirap yung i-handle on your part. But I believe sa ating mga eskwelahan, meron tayong 30 to, let's say,
60 students sa isang klase, and enough na enough yung ating capacity to handle that number. Ngayon, if you have multiple classes, again, kung meron po kayong multiple classes, you just have to create different teams, and pangalanan po ninyo iyon ayon sa pangalan ng inyong classes. Just like what we have done here. So that's how you create a class within Microsoft Teams. Ang susunod na po natin gagawin ay paano ba tayo gagawa ng reading assignment gamit ang reading progress sa loob ng Microsoft Teams. Pero bago ang lahat, alamin muna natin kung nakakasunod ba kayo sa ating dinedemo.
Alright, let's check po. Let's check kung nakakasunod ba tayo sa dinedemo natin, kung natutunan na po ba natin kung paano mag-create ng class sa loob ng Microsoft Teams. So, at this point, I would like to call for a volunteer teacher who would like to share his or her screen and walk us through paano ba makakapag-create ng class sa Microsoft Teams. Okay, let me call on Teacher Jet Latoza. Please turn on your microphone and camera po, sir. Hello,
Hello
sir. Good
po.
afternoon.
Good
Ayan,
afternoon.
introduce yourself po, sir.
Hello po, good afternoon. My name is Jetty Latoza. I'm from Luisa Midel National High School from Division of Bacolod City. Yes, po.
Ayan. Ano pong hinahawakan yung klase, sir?
Actually, handling grade 11 and grade 12 students, senior high school.
Ayan. Tapos ang subject niyo po ay?
It's connected with computers and empowerment technology.
Nice, sir. Ayan, mag-hi naman kayo, Sir Jet, sa ating 400 teachers na nandito ngayon sa ating call. Ayan. Sige, Sir Jet, kindly walk us through po paano ba tayo gagawa ng klase sa loob ng Microsoft Teams.
Teacher Jelly, our options for share screen is disabled. Okay, yes, ma'am. Yes, first of all, creating a Microsoft Teams I have created. So I click on join or create teams. Then after that, create teams. And after that, I click the create team. I create named the team. For example, I named it grade 7 reading camp. So creating a reading camp. Then after that, and I've created the description. So any kind of description, di ba, Teacher Jelly?
Yes.
To describe the team that you have. So after that, I think it's either be private or public. I've seen that, and then I click next. And after that, I can invite students. I'll just give an example. For example, my account or my DepEd or Microsoft account, and then I add it. And then I can add another one, or and next after that, I have changed the other way to change the profile avatar of my team is I click manage team in the three dots. After that, I went to settings, and there is also an option there to change the picture for your avatar for your team. Then I've selected the pre-chosen pictures, or I can also upload pictures depending on your what you want to do. Unfortunately, I don't have a picture. Then after that, I selected only the pictures that are inside Microsoft Teams. And then I click update. Then as you can see, the icon or the avatar for my teams has changed also. And then if I want to add another team or a student, so I just click add member, and then I type the name of the 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 member that you want to add, then add, and then either you can select owner or member, but usually member lang po yung student. Then I
Yes.
close the account, or sorry, to close the window. Then after that, I can also give them the link by get link to learn. Click that, and I will just copy the link, and then after that I just paste it to, for example, I send it to the students email. I opened Outlook, the official email of Microsoft, and then I usually, if you want, you can send it also in an email, and also you can send it through Messenger, instant messaging. But in this case, I sent it to the email of the students. For example, my email address, example, and then type the title or the subject, reading cup, and paste it in the box. And then I send it to the students. So
Okay.
I've just given them the option to please click the link if you want to be invited in the teams, and make sure that they have their Microsoft account for the team, and then I click send, and then that's it. That's how I created the team so that the students can be invited to that specific team. Miss Jelly?
Woohoo! Virtual applause naman para kay Sir Jet. Thank you, sir. Well done. So that's how he was able to create his own team, naming it Grade 7 Reading Cup. Thank you so much, Sir Jet, for
Thank
participating.
you, Miss.
Ayan. Salamat po, sir. I hope na yung iba nating mga kasamang teachers dito ay natutunan na rin. Ayan. Applause naman for Sir Jet. And I would also like to commend si Teacher Juan Salem. He or she sent a screenshot na nakagawa na rin siya. So, kung gumawa kayo or gumagawa po kayo ngayon, feel free to send the screenshot sa ating group chat. But again, thank you, Sir Jet, for sharing and for walking us through. Okay, moving forward. Ngayon, na marunong na po tayong gumawa ng klase o mga klase sa Microsoft Team, the next important question to answer is how to create reading assignment. Since ang topic ng ating workshop ay reading progress, so ito yung pinaka-importante ring tanong na dapat nating sagutin. So let me help you with that, and let's listen carefully at sundan nyo rin po ako kung nakagawa na kayo ng klase sa inyong Microsoft Team.
Dahil alam na natin kung paano gumawa ng classes or teams, ngayon naman let's proceed to the creation of reading assignments gamit ang reading progress. Again, i-click po natin itong English for masigasig na klase. After clicking that, ito po ay makikita natin by default. Dahil nga po, bago pa lang itong ating klase, wala pa siyang kalaman-laman. Over here, may different tabs po tayo, and I'd like you to click the Assignments tab. Once again, it's empty. And ngayon pa lamang po tayo gagawa ng assignment. Click Create. Choose Assignment. Choose Assignment. Ngayon, maglalagay po tayo ng title ng ating reading assignment. Halimbawa lamang po, ang title ng aking assignment ay Reading Activity Quarter 4 Week 1. Tapos maglalagay po tayo dito ng instruction. Halimbawa, read the text carefully. You have 3 attempts before submitting your recording. Halimbawa, ito po yung ating instruction. Kung may additional reminders po kayo, ilagay nyo lamang po dyan. Alright, this is the very important part. Para malagay natin yung ating reading progress assignment dito sa attach, click po natin ito. At piliin natin ang reading progress. Again, sa baba ng ating instructions may attach na icon at text. I-click natin yan at piliin ang reading progress. There you go. We have two options. First, we can choose from the materials available sa ating sample library. Tingnan natin ano-ano yung makikita nating text dito. Let's click. Ayan. So, this sample library is in collaboration and partnership with ReadWorks. So, lahat po ng mga text dito ay copyright free at pwedeng-pwede niyong gamitin anytime in any way you want. Alright? So, meron tayong text for different grade levels from kindergarten to grade 6 and secondary. Right now, ito pa lamang po yung mga text na meron tayo. Okay, so let's try sa kindergarten. We have this text. Let's preview. Ayan, makikita natin yung number of words. Yung etong 300L, ito po yung Lexile level niya. The Lexile level is indicating the difficulty of the text. Parang ganon. Let's try pang grade 3. Ayan, ito yung ating text preview. Ayan. So, before nyo po ibigay yung text sa mga bata, syempre, isi-check nyo po muna yung text kung okay ba yung mga words or yung level of difficulty ay angkop ba sa group of students na inyong bibigyan ng text. Okay. Feel free to browse this entire library on your own time kapag ine-explore nyo na po yung inyong themes at reading progress. Let's close this for now. At try din natin itong import word or PDF. Ibig sabihin, kung meron po kayong mga text that you got from the internet or you got from your module na recommended ng inyong school, you can also use that. So, pag click po natin yung import word or PDF, pwede kayong pumili sa inyong OneDrive, sa inyong Teams, class notebook, or upload from this device. Halimbawa lamang po. Tapos, piliin nyo na po yung inyong text na gagamitin. But for this demo, I would like to choose a text from the sample library. I'll choose this one kasi ito yung maikli. And select. Once done selecting yung text, makikita po natin dito sa ating right side yung different settings. Very important settings before we publish yung ating reading assignment. The number of attempts is the number of times you are allowing your students to record their text. So, halimbawa, kindik natin yung 3, ibig sabihin meron silang 3 tsansa para mag-record ng kanilang assignment. Halimbawa, sa unang try, hindi sila masaya o nakita nila na meron silang maling word na nabasa, pwede ulit silang mag-record ulit. Hanggang 3 beses naman po. Kapag na-reach nyo na yung number of attempts na sinet mo as the teacher, halimbawa 3, pangatlo niya na, kailangan niya lang isend yung kanyang recording. Next naman, time limit. Kung gusto po nating lagyan ng time limit, pwede rin natin yung gawin. But for this demo, I'll put no time limit. Pronunciation sensitivity. Ayan, pwede nating iset as less sensitive, default, or more sensitive. But for now, let's stick with default. And this one is very important. Probably right now you have a question in your mind. Teacher Jelly, are the students allowed to submit their reading assignment using their phones? Or pwede po ba na gamitin nila yung kanilang Teams app sa kanilang Android device, sa kanilang mga cellphone? Yes. If you know that a lot of your students don't have computers or laptop at cellphone lang yung kanilang ginagamit, I highly suggest that you toggle off this require video. Bakit? Dahil sa mobile na reading progress, wala po tayong video option as of the moment. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, kapag po mobile ang gamit ng ating estudyante sa pagsagot ng reading assignment, wala po silang video. Kasi wala pang ganong option as of the moment. Sa mobile lamang po, no? Pero kung sa computer po magsasagot or magpapasa, magre-record yung mga bata, meron silang video for as long as meron silang camera. Okay? But if you know, again, that the majority of your students don't have computers or laptop or tablet, I recommend that you toggle off yung required video. Ibig sabihin, we're not requiring you to have a video just to submit, so that we can cater to those students na mobile lang ang gamit. Okay, I hope that's clear po. Okay, so I'm happy with the settings. I'll click next. Ayan. There you go. So, nakuha na natin, select na natin yung ating text. We have a few more options here. Halimbawa, itong assign to. So, I'm assigning it to all of the students in English for Masigasig. You can click edit. And you have here two options. Pwedeng don't assign to students added to this class in the future. Halimbawa, may mga late enrollees or may mga batang biglang nalipat sa section na ito. So, kung ayaw nyo na ma-add sa assignments ng future students nyo itong assignment na ito, yun yung inyong piliin. Pero kung gusto nyo naman at kailangan na masagutan pa rin nila ito kahit na sila ay late nang nakasali sa inyong klase, ay i-click nyo ito. Okay? Done. Here, kanino ba natin gustong ibigay yung mga klase? Sa all students ba ng for Masigasig? Or sa individual students? Or sa group of students? Halimbawa, meron tayong estudyante na kanyang level of reading fluency ay mataas na mataas, malayong malayo sa majority ng iyong class, and you want him or her to receive a different kind of text, a text that is more difficult para ma-match yung kanyang reading skills or reading fluency, you can choose individual student. Also, kung hindi lang siya nag-iisa at let's say 2 to 3 or 5 or 10 students na gano'n yung level of reading fluency, you can choose group of students. For now, I'll choose all students. Next naman, yung due date. Syempre, huwag natin kakalimutan. Ayan, pipiliin po natin yung date and time. Halimbawa, ma'am, gusto ko po na walang late submissions. Gusto ko pag hindi po sila nakapag-submit on this day, at this time, hindi na sila makakapag-submit. Pwede natin yan gawin by clicking this. Itong due date, ayan. So, pwede rin nating iset kung hanggang kailan lang sila pwedeng mag-submit. Halimbawa, gusto ko magsasubmit lang kayo hanggang May 4, 11:59. At kung kayo ay late, hindi kayo nag-submit ng May 4, 11:59, hindi kayo nakapag-submit within that period, hindi na kayo makakapag-submit ulit. Okay? Hindi na kayo makakapagpasa ng late submission. Okay. Assignments will post on Monday, May 2, and is due on Wednesday, May 4. Late turn-ins not allowed. I'm happy with all of these. I'll click assign. Ayan, meron na po ako, as you can see, meron na po akong 2 assignment na nagawa. At makikita nyo dito sa bandang dulo ng bawat assignment na yan, makikita nyo kung ilan na ba ang nagpasa. Because I only have 2 or 4 students in this class, makikita nyo, isa pa lang ang nagpapasa out of the 4 students. Pag click natin yan, mas makikita pa natin yung detalye. Pangalan ng estudyante at status ng kanilang assignment. Makikita nyo na si Rosemary at si RV ay na-view na nila yung assignment. Si Christian naman, na-view niya na at na-turn in, ibig sabihin nagpasa na siya ng kanyang assignment. At lastly, si Christine naman ay hindi pa niya na-view at hindi pa siya nakakapag-turn in.
Ayan. So, that's how you create a reading assignment using reading progress sa loob ng Microsoft Teams. Ngayon naman, let me ask for another teacher volunteer. Sino po ang gustong mag-share ng screen at ipakita niyo po sa amin paano gagawa ng reading assignment? Anyone po? Raise your hand. May kita ko po yan kung sino yung naunang mag-raise ng hand. Sige po, anyone? Teacher volunteer po para i-share yung inyong screen at ipakita paano gumawa ng reading assignment. Okay, meron ba tayo dyan matapang na teacher na gusto pong mag-share ng kanyang screen? Okay, I'm not seeing anyone. That's okay. I understand that could be a lot to take in just a few minutes. So I'll just leave it here for now. But I encourage you to do the steps, okay, after this webinar to explore it. Kasi alam niyo, teachers, I can talk for many hours here, pero hindi nyo rin naman po mako-comprehend lahat unless you do it yourself. Okay, very John Dewey po tayo dito, no? Learning by doing po tayo. Kailangan explore natin yung app para makita natin lahat ng functions. Kasi I cannot squeeze everything in just one workshop. Marami po tayong malalaman pa kung tayo mag-explore. Okay, I'll leave this here and we'll proceed with the next part. Right? Okay pa ba tayo? Leave a thumbs up naman. Kung okay pa tayo, teachers. Okay? Moving forward, ngayon alam na natin paano gumawa ng team, paano mag-publish ng assignment. Let's know naman, how do students accomplish our reading assignment? Paano ba natin matuturuan yung mga estudyante na magbasa ng kanilang reading assignment? So for this one, I'd like to call on another teacher volunteer who would show us and share his screen, who would walk us through paano ba magsasubmit ng assignment. I would like to call on Teacher RV Del Pozo. Ayan, sir. Please turn on your camera and your microphone. Teacher RV, nandyan ka na ba?
Po, magandang gabi po sa lahat.
Ayan. Good evening po, sir. Please introduce yourself.
I'm RB Del Pozo from SDO Aurora, currently teaching at Aurora National High School, and I'm handling Mathematics 8 and 9.
Ayan. O, di ba kahit si sir ay nagtuturo ng Mathematics 8 and 9 ay inaral niya pa rin or sinubukan niya pa rin talagang aralin at incorporate itong reading progress. No? Sige, sir, kindly walk us through po paano magsasubmit ng reading assignment.
Dito po, may lalabas sa atin notification na tayo ay na-add doon. And i-open lang natin yun, yung email na yun na dadating sa ating email account. And yan, mag-open tayo ngayon ng Microsoft Teams. Then magdediretso tayo dito sa sa assignment pag open ito. Yan. Load pa. And yan, makikita natin nandito na yung assignment, yung a big star. Then open lang natin 'yon. In this case, hindi ma-access yung camera and microphone ng reading progress. Kaya ang gagawin natin dito, kapag ganito na-encounter natin yung ganitong problem o instances, punta tayo ng setting dito sa may okay, 3 dots sa taas, malapit sa may profile. And select lang natin yung app permission. Yan, yung app permission, select natin. Sandali lang. Yan, okay. And yan, pag kinik natin dito yung start, syempre, set muna natin yung ating sarili.
What is big and bright? What gives Earth its light? The sun. The sun is the star that is closest to Earth. It is a ball of fire and gas. It gives earth heat and light. Living things need heat and light. What would earth be like without the sun?
And select natin yung I'm done pag nabasa na natin. And dito may two option lang tayo, try again or use this recording. And click natin yung use this recording and mag-a-attach na siya. Hintayin lang natin yan. Then yun, pag na-attach na natin yung ating recorded video, i-click lang natin dito yung turn in sa upper right dito ng ating desktop. Then pag-click natin, yun, so okay na yun, na-turn in na natin yung ating assignment. So ganun lang po yung pag-turn in ng ating assignment sa reading progress. Thank you, ma'am.
Ayan. Thank you po, Sir RV. Ayan, bigyan ulit natin si Sir ng virtual applause, heart emoji. Salamat po, Sir, for walking us through. So, ayan, pinakita ni Sir sa point of view ng estudyante. Okay? Si Sir po kasi ay inad ko as my student. Kaya, nakita niya or nag-notify sa kanya, si Teacher Jelly, nag-post siya ng assignment. Kaya, meron siyang ganitong point of view. Pero kahit na kayo yung teacher, before nyo i-publish yung inyong assignment, may option doon, hindi ko napakita sa tutorial, may option doon na student view. Okay? Pwede nyong i-try before nyo i-post yung inyong assignment. But again, thank you so much, Sir RV Del Pozo, for showing us paano mag-access at mag-submit ng reading assignment. Okay. Ngayon, siguro yung iba nating mga teachers dito, especially yung mga nagtuturo ng Filipino at yung mga nagtuturo ng K-3 dahil nga mother tongue based, no? Kung Filipino o Tagalog yung ating ginagamit, no? Siguro we have this question in mind. Does reading progress support Filipino language? Alam niyo po ba, teachers, noong November 2021, kami ay nag-launch ng reading progress in partnership with the Department of Education, specifically sa Bureau of Learning Delivery. So, si Yusek Dads, kasama po yung aming sector lead na si Miss Joanna, ni-launch po namin itong reading progress. And during that time, wala pa pong Filipino support for this language. Okay? But last month, ang reading progress team ay nag-announce na suportado na ang Filipino language along with 60 more languages ng around the world. Okay? So, quick answer is yes. Pwede po tayong magbigay ng Filipino text sa ating mga estudyante. So, this is because of the effort of our Filipino teachers na nakakapag-communicate sa amin at sa ating engineering team, no? Syempre, kapag nag-feedback po kayo sa amin, ayun po ay binibigay din namin or sinishare din namin sa aming internal team para po makater yung pangangailangan ng mga Filipino teachers. And that's the reason why supported na po ang Filipino language. At this point, I would like to call on another volunteer teacher to show us naman kung paano din mag-access or magsagot ng Filipino text. The process is still the same, the steps is still the same. It's just that naiba nga lang po yung ating text, no? Hindi na siya English but Filipino. Okay, I would like to call on Teacher Rosemary Abesha. Ma'am, could you please turn on your camera and microphone?
Hello, good afternoon everyone. Hi, Miss Jolly.
Ayan, alive na alive si ma'am. Gusto ko yung mga ganyan. Hello po, Ma'am Rosemary. Sige, introduce yourself po muna, ma'am.
Hello, good afternoon everyone once again. I am Dr. Rosemary Abesha from SDO San Jose del Monte, Bulacan, and came from Marangal National High School. Right now po, before I become a senior high school coordinator handling ICT, TBL programming, animation, as well as the practical research of our school. And then right now, I am a detailed edtech specialist po sa ICTS. Eto po, sa central office po. So I am very glad to share with you how to, of course, access the particular reading po. reading progress.
Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am. Wow, bongga naman si ma'am. Talagang pang-ICT pala ang area ni ma'am. No? Salamat, ma'am. So, ayan,
Yes.
papakita na sa atin ni ma'am kung paano ba i-access ang Filipino text.
First steps in order for us to access the reading assignment is to locate the class. This is the class. All right. And then, for example, the title of your class is English for Masigasig. So ask your student to locate that particular class. Just click it, the particular icon, and then after that, let your student locate the assignment. This one, the assignment tab. Yeah, that one. Then hit or click it. Then after clicking it, you will notice that in this working area, all the reading activity will be displayed. All you need to do is to locate the reading assignment quarter for week 1. Just click this one, and then after that, in that particular assignment, it indicates the quarter and the week, including the due date and when that particular reading assignment will be closed, as well as the instruction. Now, in order for you to help your student to understand more the particular instruction and the detail of the reading assignment, help them to click this one, the immersive reader, that one, so that that particular immersive reader help them to read the entire detail of the particular reading assignment. Just click this one. You'll notice that the screen will change, and then let your student click this play button so that the immersive reader will read for them so that they may understand more what is inside that particular reading assignment. Now, if you're already done with this, all you need to do now is to click the exit arrow so that it will return to the reading assignment quarter 4, week 1. So it's your time now to take the reading assignment. You just click this one, this tab. Since I already practiced this one and I already consumed the 3 items, so allow me to go back so that you will see the other reading activity quarter so that you will see what will happen. I just click this one. Upon clicking malungkot si alitap-tap, look at what will happen. Okay, the reading progress will ask you to open your camera and your audio. Make sure that your camera and audio is visible and it is enabled or activated. And then it is indicated also the title of the particular reading exercise, including the button of the start and how many tries are you going to use it. If you want to try it, you will see the audio. If it is audible, you will see the functionality of that particular audio. Then, if you are ready to start now with the reading progress, for example, this one, you just hit the following button of the start. But make sure that you only do it thrice, all right? And then you only have 5 minutes to read it, right? So just click the start. You will notice that there is something, and then there is a passage. All you need to do is to read it. Then upon reading it, for example, you're done reading it, there is a button below or at the bottom center, the word I'm done. So if you are sure that you are already done with a particular passage and you are sure that you pronounce it properly and you read it properly, you just hit that the command button, I'm done. right? For example, you click that command button, I'm done. You will see yourself like this one, and then you can play it or preview it so that you see assume that you are already done with this. For example, you already recorded this. There is a button, another button, the try again, and the use this recording. If you are not contented with the first attempt or the second attempt, you can click the try again. But if you
Ayan. Thank you so much po, Teacher Rosemary, for showing us again how to access the assignment. Again, si Teacher Rosemary is acting as a student because I added her in the team that I have created. I have shown you earlier, 'di ba? So, inad ko siya as a student, and that's the reason why she has the access to the Filipino assignment that I made. Teachers, please don't be confused or get confused with the immersive reader na pinakita kanina ni teacher. Thank you, Teacher Rosemary, for showing that to us. Ang immersive reader po ay additional feature sa loob ng Reading Progress and Microsoft Teams. The purpose of that feature is to help yung mga readers natin na, let's say, dyslexic or yung mga younger readers natin na mas maintindihan yung text or instructions. Kasi po, hindi natin narinig kanina, pero nung pinlay ni ma'am yung immersive reader, it's supposed to say out loud the words being shown doon sa space na yun. Okay? So, kung itatry nyo po yun, mamaya after this workshop, maririnig nyo, pag kinik nyo yung immersive reader, babasahin niya for you. Kung ano man po yung nandoon sa space na yun or sa text na yun. Alright? So, again, virtual applause po para kay Teacher Rosemary for showing us how to access or submit a Filipino reading assignment. Again, it's the same process, pero iba nga lang po yung text. Now, sorry for the noise. Okay. Before I forget, I would like to demo to you, live na natin ito-demo kasi hindi ko na siya na-record, but I would like to demo to you ano yung specific setting na kailangan nating gawin, just a specific step na kailangan nating gawin bago tayo mag-publish ng Filipino assignment, okay? This is a very important step po para gumana para ma-auto-detect, gumana yung auto-detect feature natin sa Microsoft Teams. Sige. Let me just stop presenting. Tapos, I will be sharing my screen. Hold on. I'm just opening this sample text. Sample Filipino text. Okay. So, the first step is to go to or open Microsoft Word. Ayan. Wait lang po, hindi pa po nag-share ang screen. Hold on. Okay, hindi pa siya nag-open kasi, but the first step is to open your Microsoft Word. Pagkatapos po ay i-copy and paste nyo po yung text na gusto nyong ilagay as a reading assignment. Again, we're talking about Filipino text because this is a very important step to keep in mind para gumana yung ating AI. Okay, ito na, ayan. Sige. Wait lang po Share. Ayan. Okay, so andito na ako ngayon sa aking Microsoft Word. At syempre, pinya, tungkol sa pinya ang aking napiling, halimbawa, teksto. Okay. So, ang gagawin po natin ay, pupunta po tayo dito sa, hold on, dito po sa Review tab. Okay, again, pupunta po tayo sa Review tab at i-click natin yung language. Let's do that again. Review tab, click language. Click language again. And piliin natin yung set proofing language. Let's do it one more time. Click review, select language, language, set proofing language. Okay, dito po natin pipiliin yung Filipino. Okay, mahalagang-mahalaga kapag Filipino ang inyong text, gagawin nyo itong specific step na ito sa Microsoft Word, set nyo yung proofing language at ise-select ang Filipino. Okay, tapos, ito pong box na ito dapat may tick or may check. Detect language automatically. Okay, again, detect language automatically dapat naka-check. And then, okay. Ngayon, pag tayo ay pumunta sa Microsoft Teams, sa ating klase at gagawa na tayo ng assignment, dapat po ay hindi natin gagawing PDF ang word na ito. Again, huwag po natin gagawing PDF itong file na ito dahil mafo-forfeit po nun yung purpose ng pag-language proof natin. Again, dapat pag in-upload natin siya, pag gumagawa na tayo ng reading assignment, ay naka-Word po siya na file. Hindi po PDF, Word file. I hope that is clear. Again, for the Filipino auto-detect feature to work sa reading progress, dapat po ay ni-language proof natin sa Microsoft Word. Alright. So, kaya pa ba? Kaya pa ba natin, teachers? Kayang-kaya pa yan. Medyo malapit na po tayong matapos. And thank you so much talaga sa ating mga volunteer teachers for walking us through and for helping you and me na maipakita pa kung paano ba natin ginagawa yung mga certain steps na ito. Alright. Now that students have submitted their reading assignments, the next question to answer is how to check the student submission. So, paano natin makita yung submission, reading submission ng ating mga estudyante?
Ngayon naman, tingnan natin ano yung mga data na makikita natin kapag nag-turn in na o kapag nag-submit na ng reading assignment yung ating students. So, for this demo, meron tayong 4 na estudyante at si Christian ay nag-turn in na o nagpasa na ng kanyang reading assignment. Let's click this. At dito makikita natin yung kanyang recording, yung kanyang details, pangalan niya, pati na rin yung ating summary report. Sa summary report, we will see the correct words per minute, the accuracy rate, and the errors committed by the students. Ano-ano yung mga errors na automatically na-detect ng AI ng reading progress? Una, yung mispronunciation, insertion, self-correction, omission, and repetition. Okay, tingnan nga natin kung tama ba yung mga na-mark na words based sa recording ng ating student. Let's see. Let's listen to it.
What is big and bright? What gives earth its light? The sun. The sun is the star that is closest to earth. It is a ball of fire and gas. It gives earth heat and light. Living things need heat and light. What would earth be like without the sun?
As you can see, meron tayong dalawang mispronunciation na na-mark ng ating auto-detect system at isang repetition. Pakinggan nga natin ulit kung na-mispronounce ba ni Christian yung salitang earth. Sige, paano ba tayo babalik doon without having to play everything from the start? What you can do is to select the word, click the word, and select jump to word. Or, kung gusto nyo naman, magsimula kayo sa umpisa ng sentence, click this, and then jump to word.
What gives Earth its light? The sun.
Okay, so makita natin na mali nga talaga yung pronunciation niya ng salitang earth. Ang sabi niya earth, and that is already counted as one mispronunciation. Tingnan naman natin to. Bakit kaya siya minark as repetition?
It is a ball of fire and gas.
Ayan, nakita natin na inulit ni student Christian yung pagbigkas ng salitang it.
It gives Earth heat and light.
Ayan, and once again, mali na naman yung kanyang pronunciation ng salitang earth. Through the use of reading progress, we can save time because the auto-detect feature will help us assess and mark errors in pronunciation, insertion, self-correction, omission, and repetition. Once again, I would like to emphasize na hindi naman natin gustong i-highlight yung pagkakamali ng mga bata. Rather, we would want to see saang mga salita ba sila nahihirapan so that we can intervene as the teacher. I would like to reiterate that the reading progress is just a tool for you teachers. You still have the power to control, to develop, and to help your students reach their utmost potential. Reach the reading fluency level that you would want them to have. So dahil ito ay tool lamang po, kapag nakita natin na ang students natin ay maraming mispronounced words or majority ng ating mga estudyante ay nahihirapan sa isang certain na salita, that's the time we do activities to intervene and to help our students improve further. Again, dapat po itong tool na ito ay aid lamang po sa atin. Okay? Hindi po tayo kumbaga, aasa na lamang po dito sa tool na ito. Also, in terms of accuracy sa pag-mark ng mga maling salita, I would say na kahit ano naman po sigurong system or machine sa mundo ay meron pa ring room for errors. So, what I want you to do as the teacher is to also check from time to time kung tama ba ang markings ng mga salita. So, halimbawa lamang, hindi na mark ng ating system itong earth as mispronounced word. So, halimbawa, ganito sa lumabas, no? Tapos, pag play natin, mali pala ang pronunciation ng earth. So, what we can do is to manually mark the word. How to do it? Just click the word again, and then piliin natin yung error. Mispronunciation. Okay? Siguro may mga times din na mamamark siya as mali, pero tama naman talaga yung pronunciation. So, what you can do is click the word again and select correct. Alright. Reading progress is a tool to help you do. Reading progress is a tool that will help you teachers conduct reading assessments to your students simultaneously. You have more time to do other things. Mas marami na kayong oras na pwede nyong i-google sa instructional planning, sa pag-prepare ng inyong mga materials, lessons, and other assessments para mas matulungan at mas ma-improve pa natin ang learning experience ng mga bata.
Okay, nakita na natin ang magic ni Reading Progress kasi kapag nag-submit na ang ating mga estudyante, automatically tinutulungan tayong i-detect yung mga errors with the help of the auto-detect AI technology. But again, I would like to reiterate, i-check pa rin po natin from time to time yung mga markings. But you can just imagine the load of work na mababawas sa atin because we don't have to meet them one by one face to face. we can do multiple reading fluency checks and practices to many students simultaneously. I hope at this time nakikita nyo na yung value na pwedeng madagdag nitong reading progress para sa ating mga teachers. Okay. I had I saw a very interesting comment here from teacher Jovel Jean. Gamit na gamit daw or pwede niyang gamitin sa PhilErie. Yes. I have checked yung PhilErie package ni DepEd and yung mga errors doon like mispronunciation, omission, repetition ay parehas din naman sa chine-check nyo na error sa PhilErie. Okay. Ayan. Moving forward, ano ba yung mga information na makikita natin sa insights? Okay. Aside from we are able to check and see yung mga mark passages, yung mga errors. Alam niyo ba na meron pang specific tab sa inyong class or team wherein you will see some very important data and insights na makakatulong sa inyo to craft additional supplementary activities for your learners. Okay, let me demo that to you. I'll do it live again. So, hold on lang po. Meron lang ako mga nababasang comments. Yes, I agree with you po, teachers, yung mga places na, alam niyo na po, walang internet or intermittent yung kanilang connection. Yes, that has been a recurring problem to a lot of areas. And we can only hope na bumilis ang internet or ma-reach na po sana kayo ng mga network providers para naman ma-enjoy din ng mga DepEd learners na ito yung kanilang benefits na regalo po ni DepEd. Okay. Wait lang po ah. Marami kasing tabs. Medyo nahihilo-hilo na si teacher. Wait lang po. Okay, here you go. Ayan. This specific theme is one of the themes that I have created noong November. Kasi noong November, noong reading month, kami po ay nagsagawa ng nationwide reading cup. Through this, more than 5,000 learners were able to join the reading cup activity and marami pong learners ang naka-experience for the first time ng paggamit ng reading progress. Okay. Dahil po maraming bata ang sumali dito, ito po yung pinili kong team kasi ito yung meron ng insight. Ngayon, kapag kayo po ay gumawa ng bagong team, halimbawa, new user kayo ng Microsoft, ngayon lang po nalaman na ganito pala ang kayang gawin ng Microsoft Teams, gumawa kayo ng team, pag hindi nyo yung insight tab, wala pa po kayo makikita doon kasi wala pa namang data na na-feed sa inyong class or team para ma-convert niya into insights. Gets po ba? Okay? Sige. Ayan, sige. Okay, so nandito na ako sa Region 1 Reading Cup. And kita natin dito sa assignments tab, di ba? Dito tayo nagpo-post ng assignments. Ngayon, I will click Insights. Ayan. Question, kita ba yung aking pinapakita or hindi? Wait lang ah. Wait lang po, teachers. Parang hindi yata kita. Ayan. Yun. Ayan. Ito po yung sinasabi ko kanina na Reading Cup team ng Region 1. Okay? So again, ito yung assignment, di ba? Pinakita po natin yan sa ating tutorial. At i-click natin itong Insights tab. Okay, Insights tab. Okay, scroll po natin. At dito sa baba, makikita natin itong clickable na reading progress. Click po natin yan. At pipiliin ko lang po muna yung date, no? Kasi November pa yun eh. So, kung ang date po na ilalagay ko ay ngayong month, wala po siyang mapapakitang insights kasi wala naman po akong pinublish na assignment ngayong April. So, balik lang po tayo. Let's backtrack a little bit to November. Okay. Ayan. Dahil meron tayong mga estudyante nagpasa ng assignment, nakagawa siya ng insight. Ayan. Ito po ang sinasabi natin na with the technology, meron tayong actionable insights kung saan makikita natin right away. The technology will do it for us. Masasummarize niya at ipapakita niya sa inyo ano yung most difficult word para sa inyong mga estudyante for a specific class. Okay? So ano po yung mga salitang pinakamahirap para sa mga batang ito, sa team na ito, no? Sulfuric, dioxide, volcanic, and volcano. Okay? Very useful insights. Ngayon, okay, Teacher Jelly, okay, nakita ko na ito yung 4 na mga salita. Ano yung next kong gagawin? So, ano yung supplementary activity na pwede mong gawin as a teacher to give your student more opportunity to learn and practice these words? With just one click, we can create a challenge assignment. Ayan. We can create a challenge assignment. So, click po natin yan. Ayan, naglo-load siya. Sige, habang naghihintay, sabi ni Teacher Salome, pwede po bang mapanood namin ulit ito? Yes po, I will post this sa aking YouTube channel. Ang aking pong YouTube ay Teacherella Diaries. I will type it here. Ang aking pong YouTube channel ay Teacherella Diaries. I will post the entire workshop there para pwede nyo pong i-rewatch anytime you need to look at certain parts and kung gusto nyo pong gawin ulit or, go back to it anytime. Alright. So, ayan, nag-load na siya at nakikita nyo, gumawa siya with just one click, gumawa siya ng another assignment wherein yung mga bata ay makakapag-practice ng mga salitang nakita natin kanina. Okay. Not sure lang kung bakit. Ayan. Click natin ha. Ayun, kita natin ito pala yung mga salita na nahihirapan yung ating mga estudyante. Okay, sa buong klase po ito, no, it might be different sets of words para naman sa ibang mga klase. Okay, yan. Alright. So, pagtapos na po yan, next lang natin at may kita na po ng mga estudyante natin na ito yung ating challenge assignment. Close. Ayan. So, that is what insight is. Aside from the challenge assignment, pwede po nating gawin as a teacher is to create other activities na kahit wala na po dito sa aside from the challenge activities, pwede pa tayong gumawa ng sarili nating mga practice activities for them. For example, pwede tayong gumawa ng word for the day na activity or word for the week, or probably we can have spelling activities or create a sentence activity. So it's up to you. I know teachers, you're very creative with your activities. You know your strategies. You know what works best for you and your students. So I know you can craft more supplementary activities to help them improve their reading fluency and reading comprehension din siguro to complement ang ating reading progress. Okay. Ayan, yan po yung para sa ating actionable insight. Moving forward, pasensya na po, hindi ko nababasa lahat ng inyong mga comments. I'll go through it siguro mamaya after this session. So, yun yung makikita natin sa ating mga insights. And now, I would like to share with you this amazing video created by a Master Teacher 1 of Tiwi Central School. Shout out sa mga taga-SDO Albay. Nakita ko kanina merong mga taga-SDO Albay. Si Teacher Divina po ay from SDO Albay, and she has been a reading progress user since December 2021. Napakaswerte ni ma'am kasi siya ay naka-attend ng isang webinar noong December, and right after that webinar, she applied what she has learned at ginamit niya ang reading progress para sa kanyang 35 grade 1 learner. So let's watch her video.
Things may never go back to normal. You may need to create a new normal, and that's okay. The pandemic really brings devastating impact on learning. As teachers, we should learn to cope up with new trends of education and the technological innovation that will make our learners enjoy and learn in this new normal. Hello everyone! I am Divina Gracia Barion Kuya, Master Teacher 1 of Tiwi Central School, Tiwi District, SDO Albay, Region 5, Bicol, Philippines. My learners used to call me Teacher Divine. I am handling grade 1 special science class with 35 learners. As a primary teacher, I am teaching all the 8 subjects in my class. 3 major subjects, English, Science, and Mathematics. And the other 5 minor subjects, Filipino, Aralin Panlipunan, Mother Tongue-based Multilingual Education, Edukasyon sa Pagpapakatao, and MAPE. I first heard about MS Reading Progress when I was a virtual participant in one of the SDO Albay webinar held last December 2021. I was so amazed with the MS Reading Progress features, and as the speaker discussed the tool, I followed each step and decided to send the steps in my class group chat support. I sent a step-by-step tutorial for the parents to follow and asked them to download MS Team in their gadgets, and I created MS Team for my first grade class as our new learning platform. Wow! I am so glad that the parents positively responded on that very day. I sent the very first passage to my learners. A baby polar bear grows up. I was so excited as my learners read the passage on video. I see on them their excitement too in using the new platform.
Polar bears live in ice and snow. A polar bear baby is a cub. A cub is born with its eyes closed. It does not have much hair. A cub drinks its mother's milk. The mother keeps the cub warm. The cub grows bigger. Soon the cub can walk. Its mother shows it how to hunt. She shows it how to swim. The cub likes to play. It rolls in the snow, learns to swim, food. Now the
reading is a challenging part for teachers. How to make their learners learn and love reading in a distance learning, especially if you are teaching primary grades children. This MS Reading Progress tool really a big help to teachers and learners. Teaching 35 young learners how to read through a distance learning is quite challenging for me. Before, I assessed them using one-on-one reading virtual session using another platform, and it takes time for me to finish assessing these 35 learners. But with Reading Progress, it really makes my task easy. I can easily track my learners' progress reading anytime without hassle. I can send reading passage even I'm out for webinars and other school activities. Since I am teaching 8 subjects, I make sure that reading is still given the utmost priority. I integrate reading activities in language subjects like English, Filipino, and Mother Tongue, giving emphasis on noting details through comprehension quiz about the uploaded reading passage in MS Reading Progress tool.
Chris was walking with Grandpa. Let's have lunch, Grandpa said. There is a restaurant across the street. That sounds good, said Chris. He started to cross the street. Mommy, said Chris. They walked. Each lacrosse stick has a small net on one end. Players use the stick to throw the ball.
Players tried to get the ball into the goal. Native Americans were the first people to play lacrosse. They played the game hundreds of years ago. The ball was made of animal skin. The stick was made of wood. Only men played lacrosse then. Today, the ball is made of rubber. Balls are usually bright orange or yellow. The stick is made of wood and plastic. Now, anyone can play lacrosse.
Michael and Maria are camping in the yard. They have their flashlights and some snacks. Shines her flashlight, sees that laugh together.
I love sending passages to my learners through Reading Progress. Every month, I make sure that I send them at least 2 reading passages to work on. The uploaded reading passage and reading progress improve their reading fluency. To also address the comprehension skills, I created a 5-item quiz about the passage using the MS Team quiz. I know my learners really love using the tool because they can practice reading passage for several tries and upload the recording whenever they are ready, and correctly answer the quiz after the recording to test if they understand the passage. After using the reading progress in my class for several months, I can see how my class reading fluency improves. They tend to enjoy reading more and read confidently with their uploaded reading passages as they are used to the reading progress tool.
As a grade 1 learner, I am bound to learn by listening and speaking, reading and writing, recognize core words, and know the sound correspondence of the most letters in the alphabet. Acquiring knowledge from this simultaneously makes me confused and hard to grasp the ideas. However, through the use of these reading progress, I could be able to practice reading and writing as well as my comprehension skills, which are of great help to build my academic foundation for my next years of learning.
Since my learners were too young, assistance from home learning partners or parents were needed in grade 1. With proper orientation to the parents, I am so thankful that all my parents of my learners are all hands-on in supporting the different learning activities of their children. They are all very eager to extend their assistance when it comes to the child. They oversee and guide their children in the operation of the reading progress and other learning apps that we use. Then, as the children learn to do it alone, they are just there to assist them.
By letting the child read daily through this learning progress tool, they learn new words every single day. Regular and consistent reading can help to improve a child's concentration abilities and enhances comprehension. Furthermore, it will help a child learn to sit still and listen for longer periods of time, which will benefit them in their school.
If I give a rating to this tool, I will rate this 10 over 10 because MS Reading Progress helped me easily track the reading progress of my 35 first grade learners in an instant. It helps my students further develop their reading skills at their own pace. By uploading reading passages, it makes them appreciate reading and able to read the text aloud with video or audio recording. My 35 learners become interactive and excited every time I assign them a passage to work on. As a primary grade teacher who's been using this tool and as a district reading coordinator in our district, I wanted to share this tool to all the teachers in our district. With the support of my 2 equally competent public school district supervisors, Ma'am Neledy Pope and Ma'am Cristita Sibutison, to use this reading progress as one of the reading tools to improve learners' reading status of Tiwi learners. If all the teachers will be equipped with the knowledge on how to use this tool and with proper orientation and positive support of the parents as a home learning partners, for sure it will help the struggling readers in our district and will make every child a reader in our schools. Thank you, Microsoft, for this great innovation, MS Reading Progress. addressing the need not only of teachers but also the learners to realize their utmost potential in reading, especially in this new normal. Again, this is Teacher Divine of Philippines saying, Maraming salamat Microsoft and mabuhay!
All right. Thank you so much po, Teacher Divina Kuya. I am so impressed and so glad to see students and parents rather, giving us feedback about the use of reading progress. And you know what? Kaya from Philippines si Teacher Divina, because this very video will be shown internationally. This will be shown sa ating Global Education Partners Summit, wherein it will be attended with educational leaders from the Asia Pacific countries. So si Teacher Divina po yung ating representative from the Philippines. Ayan, virtual applause naman po para kay Teacher Divina at para sa entire Tiwi Central School and SDO Albay. Malay nyo po, kayo na po ang susunod na maging representative ng Philippines. So, be active lamang po sa ating mga activities, workshops, and webinars. We are heading towards the end of this workshop, but I just have a challenge for all of you. Post a photo challenge. Take a photo of you watching this workshop. And kindly type sa inyong caption answering this question upon seeing yung capability ng reading progress, yung benefits and features. How can reading progress potentially help you as a teacher and your learners? Okay, again, you take a photo that you're with us in this workshop, and then sa inyong caption, sagutin nyo po ang tanong na ito. How can reading progress potentially help you and your learners? And don't forget to put the hashtag Reading Progress PH, hashtag Tara Basa. Kasi kung hindi po kayo naglagay ng hashtag, hindi po namin makikita yung inyong post. And your post should be posted sa inyong Facebook account and it should be posted public. Pag hindi po naka-public, hindi po namin makikita. Kapag wala pong hashtag Reading Progress PH, ay hindi rin po namin makikita. Ayan! So, take a photo na po at ang ating tatlong mapipili ay mananalo ng Microsoft Windbreaker Jacket. Okay, picture na po tayo, teachers. I-post, yes, i-post nyo po sa inyong Facebook answering this question with the hashtag Reading Progress PH, hashtag Tarabasa. Yung ating winners po na tatlo ay ipopost natin sa ating exclusive team. So again, you have to access your exclusive team using your temporary account. Para po sa mga teacher na nandito na ngayon lang po nalaman na meron tayong workshop, hindi sila nakapag-register or nag-register pero wala pa ring account na natatanggap, I will be posting the link of the registration form again mamaya sa chat. Tapos magsagot na lang po kayo. Okay? Ayan. So yes, I'm excited to see your pictures at sana po ay kayo ang manalo.
I think you already know of tough and thou and cuff and do. Others may stumble but not you on hiccup, thorough and through.
Watch out for meat and great thread. There's for there.
Cannot copy source with word.
Ayan. Ito pong pinakita ko sa inyong video is actually from the nationwide reading cup activity. I've shown this to you kasi I will announce that you will be able to access your free reading kits. Ang reading kit po ay naglalaman ng mga libreng materials like mechanics for the 3 different reading activities. Ano-ano po yung reading activities na pinrepare namin para sa inyo kasama ang DepEd, Bureau of Learning Delivery, Reading Cup Mechanics, Reading Ambassador of the Week Mechanics, Dugtungang Pagbasa Mechanics. Also, meron din tayong pre-event instructions for all the 3 activities. At meron din tayong certificate template. So, kapag po in-access nyo itong reading kit na ito, wala pa to sa ating team, okay, right now, kasi pinaprocess pa namin yung pag-upload. Pero pag na-access nyo na siya, makikita nyo na may, I think, 6 na PowerPoint presentations. Yun po yung mechanics, pre-event instructions, at certificate template. Ang gagawin nyo na lang po ay modify nyo na lang. Okay? So, lalagay nyo yung mga details na kailangan nyong o gusto nyong ilagay. Tatanggalin nyo yung mga details na hindi kailangang isama. Update the dates, etc. Okay? We are giving this kit to you for free so that hindi na po kayo mag-e-effort pa na gumawa ng mga materials. You just have to execute na lang yung mga reading activities. Ayan. Matutuwa po kayo dito kasi maganda yung design ng mga PowerPoints. And we made it specifically for you po, teachers. I hope you will enjoy this, and you can only enjoy this kung kayo po ay mag-a-access sa ating teams, Reading Progress Workshop teams. Okay. Ayan. Hindi pa po ito posted right now, but we are already processing this. Also, katulad ng aking mention sa ating registration, ay meron po tayong Reading Cup Microsoft packages na open for 10 schools. Ayan, so mamimigay po tayo ng Reading Cup Microsoft packages to 10 schools. Pero paano ba kayo magka-qualify? Okay? Unang-una, dapat po yung inyong school ay magkakandak ng school-wide or inter-level reading cup. So, ibig sabihin, buong school or let's say, sa elementary level lang siya, pero grades 1 to 6 or junior high school, grade 7 to 10. Okay? So, pwedeng school-wide or inter-level reading cup within April to May 2022 only. Okay, so ayun po yung ating mechanics or requirements para po kayo ay mapasama sa 10 schools na mabibigyan ng Reading Cup Microsoft package. Pero the first step really is to register sa aka.ms/Reading Cup package. We are only going to accommodate 10 schools. Okay, so paunahan po tayo dyan. aka.ms/Reading Cup package. Ayan. Itatype nyo po yan sa inyong browser. Tapos, i-input nyo po yung mga information na hinihingi namin sa inyo. We will allow 20 schools kasi baka mamaya yung 10 na una, hindi naman po sila nag-conduct ng kanilang reading cup. Okay? So, but we have 10 Reading Cup Microsoft packages for 10 schools. Ayan, take note po natin yung ating site, aka.ms Reading Cup package. Ito pong mga freebies na ito ay ito po yung pwede nyong ibigay sa mga estudyanteng mananalo sa Reading Cup. At syempre, dahil kayo ang nag-initiate ng Reading Cup activity sa inyong school, ay magkakaroon din kayo, bibigyan po kayo ng Microsoft Teams polo shirt. Gusto nyo po yun, di ba? Alright, sige po. I hope you took note of the special link. Next, announcement. Para naman po ito sa lahat ng teachers na nandito ngayon sa workshop na ito, create your own class of 50 sa loob ng inyong sari-sariling Microsoft Teams. Remember, kung kayo po ay meron ng DepEd provided Microsoft account, pwede nyo na po itong gawin. Pero kung wala pa po kayong DepEd provided Microsoft account, you may request a temporary account from us. We will help you with that. And then, you can create your teams from there. Okay? And then you would have to post one reading assignment for the month of April. Okay? For the month of April lamang po. And then for the month of May, mag-post po ulit kayo ng another reading assignment. Mamimili po ulit kami ng at least 5 teachers na makakapagawa ng class sa loob ng teams at makakapagbigay ng 2 reading assignments for the month of April and May. At syempre, dapat nag-submit yung mga bata ng mga reading assignments ninyo, no? So, if you want to know more details about this, I will just post this sa ating exclusive team. But yeah, we will choose 5 teachers who will be able to accomplish this sa inyong mga sariling Microsoft Teams account. Okay, and that concludes our Reading Progress Workshop. Maraming salamat po, teachers, for staying with me. It's already 7:12 but you're still here with me. And kung gusto nyo pong makakuha ng inyong certificate para sa Reading Progress Workshop, iscan nyo lamang po yung QR code na ipa-flash ko mamaya. And then answer the feedback form. From there, kukunin po namin yung email na nilagay nyo. And then doon po namin isi-send yung inyong certificate. Okay, but for now, I would like to show you a video of what to look out for sa reading progress. Kasi ang reading progress natin ay may mga nadadagdag na bagong features. So ano kaya yung bagong feature na ito na aabangan natin ngayong taon?
Helping kids learn how to read is one of the most challenging topics that an educator is one of the most challenging topics that an educator has on their plates. I started using Reading Progress in the fall of last year, and what's nice is not only can we have more students being assessed at the same time, but the students themselves want to read more. They love being able to read out loud, they love knowing that they're on camera, they love being able to watch themselves. They are asking for more opportunities for reading progress assignments, taking ownership of their learning, and all of the tools in Reading Progress really let them do that.
The seasons, the atomos pair, and all the natural.
These words were the most challenging for you. Select any word to tackle them again. At, must, fear.
Atmosphere.
You are making your brain stronger. Nice work.
Reading Coach is truly a dream come true for teachers. I can have a class of 30 students all getting feedback and individualized instruction, and now they know how to read a word that they were struggled with.
They get almost all of the water they need from their flexible omnivorous diet.
One of the things that I love about Insights is that I can just scroll right down and it shows me at a glance the words that students were struggling with. And I'm able to see student by student what their needs are, and I can pull them from small group instruction based on what they need. When I see the future of Reading Progress with Reading Coach, I really see how the students are going to respond. They want to do better. They want to improve upon their last attempt when usually they don't have that opportunity. The fact that they can practice reading out loud in a safe space and build their confidence is one of the best things about Reading Progress.
Ayan po ang ating aabangan na additional feature ng reading progress. Ayan na tinatawag na reading coach, which will provide additional specialized and individualized activity para sa inyong mga learners. Now, if you would like to get a certificate from this workshop, scan the QR code. Ayan po ay feedback form. Please make sure na tama po yung pangalan, yung spelling, at lalong-lalo na yung inyong email na ilalagay. Kasi kung mali po yan, kung may spacing, kung may mali yung tuldok naging kama, hindi po yan masasend sa inyo. Okay? Again, please double check yung information back for. Okay, that's it from me. Wow, thank you so much for staying with me up until 7 p.m. I hope you will have a great weekend. Magpahinga po kayo mga teachers. Alam ko yung hirap na inyong ginagawa. Maraming salamat for sharing this time with me, for the insights, and for this experience. Okay, ang code po natin ay aka.ms/feedback reading progress workshop. aka.ms/feedback reading progress workshop. Or you can just scan the QR code. Okay, sana po marami kayong natutunan and may you have a great night. Bye for now, teachers. I'll see you sa aking YouTube channel, Teacher Ella Diaries po. Bye-bye! Salamat po!